Page 16, God will take care of you. 6/8 time, C major. Got lots of accidentals going on, oh boy. Start out with the right hand, here at the beginning, watch this fingering. 1, 2, 3, 1, with the thumb right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift up between the phrases. This is in C major, by the way, right? Did I say that? I can't remember. Bring thumb down. Then you do all that wonderful stuff again. Second line, third measure. You're here. Fourth finger on the B. That's okay. I can offer other fingerings, but this is fine. Just stick with it. Lift up, it's the end of a phrase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. I'll show you a fingering style you can play around with here. In the third line down, we got these intervals of a third going on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. The first measure, you just finger it like they're doing it. But in the second measure, in that first note, rather than doing 1, 3 again, you can change that to 2, 4. And then use 1, 3 for the others. So the first two measures would be this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that works, and I recommend it. There's times when you're going to want to do that, so if you want to try it out here, go for it. Then just lift up and put your, you can actually stay right where you're at in this position and play the next note, the third measure. Play it with third finger instead of second. And then again, so, and then now you lift up for the next line. And I recommend a 2 on the G sharp. So it's 1, 4 to 2, 5. That fermata, we're going to hang on to that for a while. With a metronome, I double it, so it'd be 6 beats instead of 3. And then we have the railroad tracks, the little lines. I'll come back to those. Hang on. And then lift up and fifth finger. There. Left hand, keep the left hand soft. It's primary chords. Third line down, I recommend a 3-1 here, because in the next measure you want here, and you're really in this position. That's what you're after, so I'd recommend 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way you're in position for both measures there. Last line, the last two measures, you're here. Change anything, I'm just pointing out because it gets a little bit tricky, so just take that real slow. You can't connect them with the hands very well, but the pedal is going to help us out, so just try and get the notes down and get them down at the same time as best you can, and keep it kind of soft, but I'll come back to the soft part later. Now work it out one hand at a time and then try and put them together. Again, the melody's in the right hand, that's what we want to hear. Dynamic wise, they're not doing a lot again. It's sort of up to you. So it's sort of loud. That's the melody. Left hand soft. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Lift up. On the third line, now it's soft. That's the melody is soft, so everything else has to be really soft. Keep it soft. Now the last line, now you're going to start as soft and you're going to go up to loud at the end of the second measure. So start soft, now a little louder, now louder. That's where you don't get loud before that, and then you hang on to that for a bit, and then we have these two little lines. It's called a caesura, however you want to say it. A pause, railroad tracks, it's got different names. It simply means stop, complete silence in both hands for a moment. And you get to decide how long a moment is. It's not very long, it's just a moment. Just take a breath and then just continue on. On the play with me thing, I need to stay with the metronome. In this case, I'm going to pause for 3 counts because we're doing eighth notes. So that second measure is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 2, 3, pause 2, 3. So I'm just complete silence for 3 counts to stay with the metronome, and then we go on. And at the end, they got a retardando there, so you're going to slow down. And this is soft. Just all of a sudden, after you paused, now you're soft, but you're still speeding. I mean, the speed is the same. Now slow down. And take your time on the retardando. Now if I play with a metronome, I can't slow down. The metronome won't. But when you're playing it on your own, then you're soft and you slow down and you get even softer at the end. Keep slowing down all the way to the end, and then lift it up. Then when you repeat, if you repeat, you go back to your regular speed again. So you work all that out and get that working for you, and then we add the pedal. Because we want to connect some of this, but we don't want to smear it all up. So we have to be careful what we're going to pedal. So in the first line, I'm going to pedal pretty much like it's shown. We're not pedaling the first 2 measures, just the last 2 on the first line. Now pedal this. Is helping us with the contrast between the statement and the reply. In music, we have a statement and reply, cause and effect, or they could be called different words in it. The point is, the first 2 measures is like a statement, and the second 2 measures is like it's a conversation between 2 people, if you will. Second line's the same way, so it's here. Don't pedal the first 2 measures. Now we pedal it. That's the reply, and the pedal helps us to put in the contrast. I like it. Third measure. Now here, in my opinion, you could go ahead and pedal these because you're in the chorus now. And if you're going to do that, I recommend pedaling every 3 beats, twice per measure. Every dotted quarter note equals just 1, 2, 3. Then change it, change it, change it. And in the third measure, I recommend changing with the dotted quarter notes in the left hand. So like they're showing you in the last measure. And when you're done with the fermata, the pedal and everything comes up together. It's complete silence. And then go ahead and pedal it like they're showing. You see the little words there at the bottom, at the end, underneath the staff, take care of you. That's for other people who are singing, and they can sing in the background. They can sing in harmony. Just pick a note and sing it. The bottom note is, if not, then take the top note in the left hand. Or any note. If you got more than one singer, you can have them singing various notes, and that's what they can do. So let's try this very slowly to double check the notes, and I'll try and pedal it the way I was describing. So put your hands where they go and the foot's on the pedal, and I'll give us 6 counts because it's in 6/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 3. 5. Repeat. 2, 5, 6. 6. 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 6. 2, 6. 5, 6. 2, 3, 5. 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Pause. 2, 3. 6,